Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great today. And so today we will be discussing about the tutorial demo of Fashion AI Assistant with TwelveLabs. So the purpose of this tutorial is to develop a platform, a Fashion AI Assistant platform where you retrieve in a multimodality format. You not only get the text, but you also get the video segments, the reels, which contains the particularly that product and also suggest you how you can style yourself in a proper fashion format. So yeah, let's have a look at the demo and then we'll have a look at how you can develop it with the ease. So let's say here's the platform, and now what I will do is I have pretty some suggestions to do on, because the data that I have put on in my vector database contains mostly around the bridal wear or black a t-shirt or black dresses. So there are some suggestions around that, so that you can just uh, make use of, or you can just may just write upon anything you like. So let's say if I just ask about, I'm looking for a men's black t-shirt, and what happened here is my LLM provides me the answer, and you can see it's so fast. So here it provides me all black daily wear t-shirt, key features, style suggestion, how should I style that black t-shirt with dark denim jeans, white sneakers for a classic. It also suggests me something cooler as a Halloween men black t-shirt. And additional style advice has been provided. Um, and what is retrieved is that two product descriptions. So here is like all black daily wear t-shirts. You can see if I just, yeah. So this is just the t-shirt, and here we'll see, and which showcases the all black kind of format. And it provides the similarity score. And if I go to view on store, you can see I got redirected to the same, which real video suggests. Here are the video segments which particularly showcases that very well in that segment. So in 0 to 6 second, in 6 to 12 second, in 12 to 18 seconds. So this all three video segments particularly for now being similar. The reason is I segmented it into a 6 seconds, and this is like the whole of big video. So you can segment it or you cannot. It depends on the use cases which you work on, but it provides more diversity if there is more data into the product. So this is one way to look on, or maybe I just write like suggest me some Indian bridal wear, maybe. So let's have a look what I get. It suggests me crafted lehenga or bridesmaid collection, and it advised me like how to style. And this is like the product. Here you can see um, with the proper reel and the similarity score with 90%. Here is 85%. And I can just go on to store, and here is the video segment, particularly showcasing like 12 to 18 seconds contains the main part, which is like more similar, and after that the other similarity score, but it's very pretty close similarities. So there are a lot many things which can be done. Let's go to the visual search. So what is the purpose of the visual search is quite the modular which we have used in the, but here we are providing only the photo, and as soon as I am providing the image, it will provide me the video segments where this occurs. So if I click on number of results as 2, it provides me the same result as we saw as 6 to 12 seconds, then 12 to 18 seconds. But what if I increase it to 4, or let's say 6? Let's see the result. Here is the one with the higher similarity. You can see these are the cards with which goes on with the decreasing it. So here you see this one, and this again segment, this segment. So you can see you can explore a lot around that product similarity. So yeah, and here this section, if I talk about, is where we are inserting the product. So what data we are actually inserting is product ID, the link of the product, title, description, and the video URL. So what we are doing is converting this data, this product data catalog, into the embedding. So the text text data, which is very important here, is title and description, are getting converted into a text embedding with the help of the TwelveLabs Embed API with the model Merengo Retrieval 2.7, and the video URL is being converted into video embedding with the help of the same model. So what we are doing is we are taking a bunch of data, okay, converting it into a two modality embeddings, and after that we are at the same time inserting this embeddings into a vector database. So for this demo tutorial, the vector database used is Milvus. So we'll look on to like how you can build and what all use cases you can explore to build this, like with the same logic. So this is the by default image. You can just put any other image. This is for the testing purpose. You can experiment with. So this is the replit. So if you want to build top on it or wanted to do the experiment, you can directly come to the Replit and start developing. So it's pretty much easy for anyone, so that it's so easy that you don't need to even configure any environment or anything, and you just get started. So yeah, now let's understand the architecture. So it's purely built on Streamlit. Some of for the UI component, the CSS or Markdown has been used, and everything is in like Python. So the structure is there are three pages as we see: the main chat page, then we have an add product page and visual page. So in pages you can see add product page and visual search page, and utils.py contains all the crucial instructions or the logic which we have. So the majorly we will be discussing about the utils.py. It contains all the function which you can directly use as a modular format into your any other project. So let's go to utils.py. Here you can observe, I make use of like UUID just for the creation of the random that ID. And this is just to load the environment. This for TwelveLabs SDK client, for Milvus for the connection with the Milvus vector database. Then we have like Streamlit here loaded. Then OpenAI to make use of the LLM and NumPy. So here just loading all everything. So here for this demo, the Zilli's cloud is being used for the Milvus vector database. So all the data which has been fetched or collected, like about the collection name, the URL, token, everything is been put here. You can generate TwelveLabs API key by just going to the TwelveLabs playground. You can find all the details of the prerequisite and the link in the blog. And here, what I'm doing is I'm initializing the connection of OpenAI of the connection to the collection. And as soon as everything is configured, now you are ready to build. So the major task is you can't do anything if you don't have data into your vector database. So the main essential thing is you need to have a data. So you can find the demo data into the repo also if you wanted to experiment or to just add on the data. So here, to generate embedding, what I'm doing is first initializing the TwelveLabs client. After that, structuring the text so that product type, product description, product category gets defined very well. After that, here, so easily we can generate the embedding of the text with the help of TwelveLabs client.embed and with the model Merengo Retrieval 2.7. And here we get the text embedding so easily. Next is video URL. So the video URL which has been provided the same way, very same way. And here I put with the video clip length is 6 seconds so that I get a segment. So you can just change it or remove it. So it depends on you, or depends on the use case. After that, the processing, this is just to check the processing, as video embedding creation takes a few seconds. And here we got the result. So as soon as the text embedding and the video embedding gets generated, it is been structured and sent for the insertion. So so here it's the utility, it's standalone utility for the insertion of the embedding. Here is the structure of the metadata so that we know the authenticity or credibility of the original source, or for additional information maybe. And here is the structure for the text entry which is being done, and then it is been put into the same collection. At the same time, the video entry is being structured in a proper format, and then it is also been inserted into the same collection. So now we have a collection containing two type of modalities: the text embedding and the video embedding, and we can do a lot with that. So currently we completed the first stage, which is the insertion of the data. Next comes is the let's directly go to the search similar videos. If you want to look at the what is search similar videos, let's have a look again. So here, like uploading an image, and what happen is we get the video segments, right? We are only retrieving the video embeddings at that time. If we directly go to the architecture deeply to understand how does it work, so let's understand it first step by step. What happen is, first we provide search similar videos is the function name. Okay, we are providing two things: the image file, which is the black t-shirt that we discussed, and top k. Top k is the number of products that we need to retrieve, or number of segments that we need to retrieve. So that's why there is a slider, if you will see, and when I put 2, when I put 6, then 6 segments got retrieved. After that, initialization of TwelveLabs client happened, then the query image is being generated like into an embedding, and after that it returns the image embedding. This image embedding can be used now to find this semantic similar embeddings. So with the help of collection.search by Milvus, we search with the search parameters as in cosine to understand about the distance, EF for the trade-off between the accuracy and the time, and top K type video, and then it returns the result. Then we process the result on the base of extracting the metadata, converting the similarity score like as cosine follows -1 to 1. So converting it to the 100% so that it's better to take a judgment on, formatting the timestamp, and then it provides the result. So you can see how easy it is to do so. If we just see the same diagram function into a code, so here you can see 12Labs client converting image into an image embedding, then collection.search, and here processing the similarity score and structuring the dictionary. And that's all. We got the result. So this is the second page that we saw. So we this page, if you will see add product page, it's only about the and the UI. So and we are just getting the result by calling that function that we have in the utils.py. And similar goes with the visual.search. Here we can see there is a by default image of t-shirt black, and then this is just the structure, the CSS part, and the styling. And here select an image to find similar video segments, and after that it calls the function, and it just showcases the result in the format that we have provided. So it's mostly around the UI and the formatting and styling. So the major component is in the utils.py only. Next we will be discussing is the major part, which is RAG response, so that you get the response from the LLM. At the same time, you also retrieve the product and also the video segments at the same time. So we'll see like how does it work. So let's understand with the architecture itself so that it would be easier to understand. So yeah, so here what happened is, with the chat interface, the user sends the query. Okay, now the query sent by the user, let's say I wrote, suggest me the black t-shirt. As soon as the query is sent by the user into the text format, that text is sent to convert it into a text embedding with the help of Mango Retrieval 2.7. This would help us to find the semantic similar embeddings which resonates with that, so that we get the relevant product from the vector database. So the third thing is search similar vectors or search similar embeddings, we can say. And it returns the relevant segments, which is like a text and video. After that, the text embeddings are being sent, and the fifth step is to generate the response using retrieved context, so that it's very much relevant and it suggests in a more fashion AI assistant kind of, so that we get a proper style advice and other components, so that it understands the product very well. And then it provides the result, and then you get the response, you get the whole product metadata, you get the video segment, so you get a whole multimodal retrieval. So now we'll see the code of how does it looks like, how does it work. So you understood the flow very well, right? So now here you can see initializing the 12Labs client, then question with context as fashion product, and this is the question or the query that we provided. Then generating the question embedding. After that, these are the params for the search. Then in the similar fashion, searching it. Here the limit we put is 2, so top 2 matches will be extracted, which are like having an embedding type as text. Then for videos, you can change it to any value, like I'm putting 3 just to understand it well. And after that, here the same things comes up as the formatting of the similarity, structuring the dictionary to get the result in a very proper format. And after that, like this one for the video. And now the task comes is context, because we need to send it to the LLM. Now the major task of RAG comes into the picture, because now we have relevant information retrieved. Now we want our LLM to know that, and for that we will define the role. So for the system role, I'm defining as you are a professional fashion advisor and AI shopping assistant. Organize your response in the following format. And I just want a very specific kind of response, as just understand about the context and provide me as per that around product name and key features, also providing me why this product matches the need, and also suggesting the style, how I can style it so that it provides a very comprehensive response to it. After that, I am providing my query here, and also available protected text context, which is the retrieved relevant embeddings that we have done. And please provide fashion advice and fashion recommendations. It's just an extra point. Now what I am doing is I'm making use of the OpenAI, and I am just putting as a temperature as 0.7. Maybe if you don't want so much of an creativity in the response, you can reduce it. And max token as 500, model as GPT 3.5 turbo. And Yeah, and the message here. So now it returns me the response. And after just cleaning the response, that goes here. So just understand what all things is being sent. The response here is this that we returned, and we are also returning the sources and all the product retrieved and the video retrieved. And yeah, that's all. And here, if you will go to the app.py, these are all the UI components. And the major things comes up is the chat page where the session management of the message and the query is being maintained. And this is the markdown for the visual. And this is also for the session state for the messages. This is to for the defining the role and the whole chat application. And here you can see the response data is equal to get rag response query. So the query which has been provided is been called to this function. And as soon as we get the response, here response data dot get metadata, get extracting that and other information. So that's all is about the code. So you can explore more. You can do a lot in this. So if we just go to the yeah, you can build on various use cases. The major use case comes here is the e-commerce, as lot many web portals are now providing or adding too many modalities, particularly text, image also. Okay, you can consider image and the video or the real videos, we can say short form videos. You can build around that. Or maybe you can make use of the Embed API in a various products around the music discovery, intelligent video search engine, maybe in a varied format from journalists to researchers, around personalized travel planner, or maybe educational resource management, or around the sport analytics. So there are lot many things. This is just the few of them which has been listed. You can explore a lot and build around it. Uh, I hope you explored, and you can just start coding with the Replit. So all the links are there in the YouTube description and the blog and all the architecture.